And if you thought he was a tough out, here's the 2024 ALCS MVP, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch to the righty. He swings and belts it to left center field. Castro over, hits over his head and one-hops the wall. Tyler Hardman scores from third. Riggio on his horse. He scores. And Giancarlo Stanton has his first RBIs of 2025. A two-run single makes it 5-0 Patriots in the bottom of the fifth. That's the Giancarlo Stanton that Yankee fans love to see. This week on a strong note. Now here's Spencer Jones, who puts a charge into it. Deep to center field. Prado watches it fly. It's off the batter's eye. Home run, Spencer Jones. 110 miles per hour off the bat. Spencer Jones blasts his second home run of the season. And just like that, Somerset's on top, 6-4. In fact, with a runner at first and one out. 0-2. Is lined out to center. Jones slips and falls, gets back to his feet, dives and makes the catch. Oh, it was all part of the plan for Spencer Jones. The Rubber Ducks thought Jones dropped it, but Jones, with a big smile on his face, knows he made that catch for the second out. Just slipped on the banana peel and made a basket catch. Everything's going right for the Patriots today. Hooker gets the ball. A screen set. Couple screens. Out to Traore. 4 seconds. The pass back to Hooker. Up and under layup. She got it! Yeah. She got it! Buzzer beater! Sienna wins! Sienna beats Niagara by 2. The officials go to the monitor to check, but Anaya Hooker, the freshman from Seattle, comes up clutch. Pryor dribbles in. Right elbow jump shot. No good. Too strong. Loco gets the rebound with 5. Loco has to bring the ball up the floor with 3. With 2, passes it to Traore, needing a half-court heave. Traore sends up a prayer, and it's in! Miriam Traore gets the prayer answered. A half-court shot to end the first quarter. Finding a teammate. She's got 5 seconds. Still has the ball. Kicks to the corner. Herder fakes the 3 with 3 seconds left. Puts it up. It's too short. Sapala gets the rebound, and it's over. For the second time in 14 years, and the first time in half a decade, Sienna wins the Albany Cup. Sienna knocks off unbeaten UAlbany 70-65. Somerset starter Brock Selvage out for his 5th inning of work. His first pitch to Carson Seamus. A fastball called strike. It's 0-1. Portland 1, Somerset 1 here at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Joe Puccio and Steven Cusimano with you. Selvage from the windup, his 0-1. Nice looking slider there. Fouled away by Seamus, and it's 0-2. Well, now we have to think that could be the curveball. He just added that new pitch. 79 miles per hour, a spin rate at 2,500. What do you think? Slider or curve? 0-2. That's down in the dirt, and that one's definitely a slider at 82. And it's 1-2 now on Seamus. Selvage has been excellent thus far. The only blemish is the solo home run to lead off the game, but he's retired every Sea Dog since. Looking for his 4th K. The lefty hikes and deals. Fastball runs high on the righty Seamus, and now it's 2-2. It was a leadoff home run by Zach Erhard. And since then, 12 Portland batters have been set aside in a row. Can he get number 13 here on the 2-2? Well, not yet. The slider misses high, and he spins off the mound, angered with himself that slider couldn't dip in. And the count runs full on Seamus. 26 games thus far for Seamus and a 210 batting average. Lined out to third his last time up. Selvage hides his face with his glove and now throws home. That's in there, strike 3. A slider dips right in, cascading to the top edge of the zone. And Seamus is down looking. That's the 4th strikeout for Selvage. And you can see Brock, after striking him out, enthusiastic off the mound. He said a word that we're not allowed to say here. Whatever it needs to be done to get the first out. Here comes Caden Rose. Swings the first pitch, hits it high in the air to center field. The right fielder, Spencer Jones, calls off Brendan Jones. No relation. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Patriots fans, make sure you've got great banking on your team. TD Bank has the services and support to cover all your financial bases. Stop by any location for banking with a smile or just to chat about the game. TD Bank, proud sponsor of the Somerset Patriots since 1998. TD Bank, N.A. First pitch rolled over foul by Abram Liendo. It's 0-1. The right-handed third baseman for Portland today grounded out to short to end the second inning. A powerful, excellent defender stands into the right side in the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He looked foolish on that slider down in the dirt. It's quickly 0-2. Well, anytime the Star Wars noises are made here at TD Bank Ballpark, it means that there's 2 strikes and 2 outs. Selvage looking to retire his 15th straight Sea Dog. His left foot's on the slab. Black glove to the face. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He got him. Breaking ball in the dirt. And Selvage tells him to go back to the dugout. He's recorded 5 strikeouts today and throws a scoreless top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. The fans are getting the Brock show tonight. We're halfway home. Going to the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-1 between the Sea Dogs and Patriots on Fox Sports New Jersey and Bally Sports Live. 6-0 Merrimack, 8:34 to go here in this opening quarter. Teresa Sapala will be the inbounder for the Saints, along with Pepe Loco, Anaya Hooker, Baby Jackson, and Anaja Brown on the floor for Siena. Same players on the floor here for Merrimack: Roman, Garcia, Shepard, Melashenko, and Casso, both team starters on the floor. Inbound pass goes to Baby Jackson, and the press wasn't too strong. She crosses over midcourt, and the Saints are on offense to the left end of the floor. Sapala at the free throw line fakes a jumper into the corner. Pepe Loco back to Sapala, top of the key, drives with the right hand and a handoff to Hooker. Inside the paint, puts a shot. No, pass off Sapala, ball tipped and stolen by Roman. It looked like Hooker was trying to get a shot off in the lane, but there was no room for her to go. Paloma Garcia now orchestrates the Merrimack offense, who hasn't missed a shot from the floor today. Casso at the top of the key, passes left wing, Melashenko. Ball at a right hit, back to Casso, right wing. Siena has dropped into a 2-3 zone. Casso to Melashenko, 2 steps behind the line, triggers the 3, and it's off the front rim, no good. Sapala with the defensive rebound, and up the floor they go to Nia Hooker. The freshman guard from Seattle dribbles down the left alley and nowhere to go. Dribbles it back out to Baby Jackson. Baby averaging 15 a game, drives in with the right hand, can't get the layup to go off the window. Offensive rebound, put back by Naj Brown, is in. Siena on the board for the first time today, 2.5 minutes in. Merrimack 6, Siena 2.
Well, Naja Brown does what she does best, controls the offensive boards and gets the left-handed putback.
Paloma Garcia on the left wing. Passes to the free throw line. Madison Roman, a handoff to Melashenko. Into the right wing, Casso after a baseball pass from Melashenko. Rotates around the perimeter. Down low to Roman. Kick out. Melashenko, right wing, fakes the 3. Drives in on Loco. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's off Siena. Nice hand by Naj Brown to eliminate that post entry. First sub here for Siena. Miriam Traore comes in for Anaya Hooker, so a bit of a taller lineup out there. Traore made starts in each of the last 4 regular season games to end the year, averaging 8 points a game in her freshman campaign. On the inbound, Roman's shot went over the backboard, hit the top of the window, and into the arms of Sapala. So the Saints are back on offense, trailing by 4, 3 minutes in.
Good defense on Roman that time to force her to take a wild shot.
Baby gets a right screen from Brown. Back up top, Loco. Into the left wing, Traore. Post entry, Brown. Third notch, left side of the lane. Double teamed, spins, fights through contact, can't get the layup off. Jump ball, thumbs in the air, and the arrow points to Merrimack. Madison Roman eliminating Naj Brown for the most part. The only time where Brown has won a battle was underneath the basket. Anaya Hooker back in for Pepe Loco. So on the floor for the Saints, it's Hooker, Jackson, Sapala, Traore, and Brown. No subs yet for Merrimack.
And Madison Roman, big enough to contend with Anaja Brown inside. She's got enough bulk to hold Anaja from getting position inside, as she did in that possession.
Yeah, that'll be a fun battle throughout this one.
Yep.
Rose Casso on the right elbow, back out to Paloma Garcia. Post pass to Roman is saved but for going out of bounds, and Jackson then tips the pass out. Roman did a nice job to save the ball, and then on the ball reversal, Jackson tipped it out. 12 on the shot clock, 6:32 left in the opening quarter. Shepard, top of the perimeter, drives in on Jackson with 9. Out to Melashenko, the 3 ball is too short. Offensive rebound, scooped up by Casso. The Quinnipiac transfer at the top of the key, passes to her left, and Shepard starts the dribble. Talia Shepard out to Melashenko, who finds Garcia. High post feed, Melashenko drives in, kick out. Casso with 5 on the timer, kicks out, uncontested 3 ball. Melashenko hits it from the right corner. Merrimack's got juice in the ball and leads 9-2 over Siena, 4 minutes in.
Siena falling into the lane, leaving.
Whoa, deep three of Sapala
Whoa.
off the right side, no good, and Casso gets the rebound. First shot of the game for Siena's leading scorer. Missed wayward. She was about 3 steps behind the arc.
And Milashenko, 45 threes on the season. She's more than capable, and that's one of the best shots in basketball. A wide open three-pointer by a good shooter.
Milashenko now stirs the drink for the Warriors, passing off to Roman. Back to Milashenko. No, it's Casso in the corner for 3. Oh, she got it! 10-point lead for Merrimack halfway through the first. It's 12-2.
Casso, 34% three-point shooter.
Hooker to the cup. Her layup misses off the side of the backboard. Roman the defensive rebound and gets the outlet. Here's Shepard. 3-on-2 the other way. Backing down Jackson left block. Puts the shot up. Off the window. No good. Hit the rim twice and fell off. Defensive rebound for Naj Brown, and the Saints are back on offense. Here's Baby. Top of the key. Pulls up. Free throw line. Splash. Baby's on the board for the first time today. And the Saints trail 12-4 and ending a 2.5-minute scoring drought.
Siena needed that in a big way.
4:53 left here in this first quarter. Merrimack by 8 and a steal. Naj Brown gets her hands on it. 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, nice feed to Hooker, who scores on the right-handed layup. Baby Jackson was nonchalant near side, threw a bounce pass that crossed between both defenders, and Anaya Hooker scores on the right side of the lane. Merrimack now doubling up Siena, 12-6, 4.5 left in the first. Back on a cool night here in Williamsville. The student section starting to get some TNL t-shirts. I gotta figure out how to get one of those before we leave here. Do you think you can get one for me, Scott?
Sure, I'll hook you up.
I appreciate it. You're the man.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're starting the fourth quarter here, and those fans of Will South, they are sitting pretty right now. Grand Island looking to get back in this ball game. That's a good start. A pitch and catch to KJ Wilkes. The freshman picks up the first down on the first play of the fourth quarter. The Express Windows first down. Now installing windows as low as $329 within 5 to 6 weeks. Nice catch by KJ Wilkes in his varsity debut.
You know, we talked about earlier, there's been a lot of different young men that have been playing great football here. Number 56 for Williamsville South, his name is Alex York. He's the brother of Atticus York. Been playing a very solid football at that left defensive end spot tonight. Just keep an eye on him the rest of the game. Great play in the last sack that he had. Nice job by this young man all day.
Sets up on the left side on the first down and 10 snap. Court going deep. Ball batted at the line. And did Neville juggle and catch it? Yes, he did. Unreal grab from the junior wideout. The leading target on this team picks up another first down, and the Vikings are humming here to start the fourth. 2 plays, 2 first downs.
Well, both of these teams, you're hearing a lot of young people, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores. And it's a great opportunity to get back in the game. We saw a couple bobbles like this. We saw a Zanko like that earlier. A couple of these big plays are exactly what Grand Island needs to stay in this football game.
It's almost like Neville was playing DB there, trying to get the ball out of Atticus York's hands, and he comes away with the catch. So first down and 10 inside of the red zone. Heave to the end zone, and that's intercepted. Easy pick for Noah Red, his second interception of the game, and the third pick thrown by Nick Court. You could just feel the momentum drained out of Grand Island after that play.
Yeah, you know, I get trying to get back into the game like this, but you're inside now. You're inside where you can run the football, a little play action pass again, but just pushing it up like that, that's not helping your team out. But you know, this is you're trying to win a football game, so I give the young man credit for getting the ball out, and but boy, by Mr. Red there, that's tremendous. 2 times in a row he's gone up for it. Look at his eyes. He breaks on the football. Nice job. And he's smart enough to keep it in the end zone.
So Noah Red, the senior corner, gets his second interception of the game, and that man, Nick Court, throws his third. Last week, 5 for 8 in the air, 45 yards, no touchdowns and no interceptions. So Nick Court comes out today for Grand Island. He's asked to throw the ball a lot more than he did last week. And so far, it's resulted in 0 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions.
Well, that, you know, if you're going to be a ball control, run first, pass second type of offense, it becomes difficult when you fall behind, and they were really, you could tell what their game plan was. It was steady, but turnovers and unfortunate penalties during big drives, this is what has stalled Grand Island this evening.
Joe Licata's Will South Billies have a 2nd down and 8 snap. Pass out wide, caught by the freshman. Crosses past the 30-yard line. Tommy Collins, who had a touchdown grab in the previous drive, makes the 2nd down grab. So we mentioned Joe Licata and his team with the football right now. Talking with Joe Licata during the week about playing Grand Island, every time he hears Grand Island, he thinks about when he lost to Grand Island his junior year. And then the next year, he had to tell us this, he came back that next year and beat Grand Island, the same team coached by the same head coach here, Dean Santorio. So that history there, it's ingrained in not only these people, but these schools.
I was at that game
because
we were actively recruiting Joe Licata at the University of Buffalo at the time.
Oh,
quick turnover.
They said, hey, no more story time, back to football.
Yep, that's exactly how this happens. That's why you got to love Thursday night light football. It's exciting no matter what. Now, this gives, you got to score quickly, but it does put you back in an opportunity. And, hey, give this kid another chance. Let's go. That's all Dean can tell him right now is, come on, get back to who we are. Let's go.
Dean Santorio wants a little bit of 09 magic here against Williamsville South. Looking to take down Joe Licata and the Billies. Nick Court in the offense back on the field after Aiden Galligan jumped on the loose ball. 1st down and 10 in enemy territory. Court in the shotgun for the Vikings. And the handoff to Soul. Cuts it up the middle and brought down by the linebacking crew. Tyler Crumish, who came off the field earlier in the game with an injury, he makes the tackle, and now he hobbles off to the near sideline. He'll receive some more medical attention, perhaps trying to play through injury.
Court's a very physical runner. I really like the run game by Grand Island tonight. O-line has done a nice job. Again, it's just turnovers and penalties.
Don't count the Vikings out just yet with 8.5 to go in the game. Court, 5-step drop, runs to his right. He's got to do it himself. Makes a man miss inside the red zone, loses the football, and the Billies jump on it. 4th turnover of the game for Nick Court. 3 interceptions and a costly fumble in the red zone.
Yeah, it just some nights aren't your night. And tonight that young man's got to go right back in. He's, just come on, keep your head about you, young man. You're all right. Keep playing football. This is why we play the game. This is why we learn. Keep playing through adversity.
And we all saw the 3 coaches on the sideline there.
Tried doing himself. Fumbled. Gets outside, put the ball away. That's the fundamentals. He's got great legs, great ability. Was trying to make something happen, but at the end, you've got to tuck that ball away.
Yeah, heads up there by Jack Barr, the linebacker, to jump on that ball right before the ball went out of bounds. Caden Overkamp to throw on 1st down and 10, and oh boy, the Vikings drive him all the way back. Loss of over 10 yards on the play. Pins the Billies back. So before that first play, we saw Nick Court go back to the sideline. 3 coaches around him consoling that junior quarterback, trying to say, hey, we're still in this ball game. And that defense just came out with one play and said, hey, yeah, we are still in this football game.
And you got to credit the young man, too, because after 4 turnovers, he's jumping right back out there. He doesn't have time to feel sorry for himself, and he's got to come back out and play, which he's doing admirably.
2nd down and 19, the pitch to Amir Caesar. A flag in the backfield. That means that this one more than likely is coming back. Not much room to go. So a hold puts the ball half the distance. So the ball goes back from the 5 to the 2.5 yard line. And this big fella, Anthony Vaccaro, he is tracking down the quarterback well, especially on this drive.
Well, he's been great on both sides of the football tonight. He's been somebody they've been able to run behind on the left side of the line of scrimmage, as well as been very consistent on the defensive line for them.
Second down and a ways to go here for Will South. Billy's just looking to kill this clock, but they got to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Overcamp dances around, throws far side, and it's complete near the original line of scrimmage. A tall target indeed in Noah Red, the man who has 2 interceptions on the defensive side. But you see the yellow flag once again. A hold on the Billies as well, and that results in a safety. Hold inside the end zone gives 2 points to the Vikings.
There's 7 minutes left, but this could be a huge play. This could be huge.
The Billies have been penalized for holding.
Saw the left guard inside.
In their own end zone.
Matt Martin drags a man down in the end zone.
Are awarded 2 points.
The Vikings get 2 points and the football back. So Grand Island, even though they're making mistakes offensively, the defense is keeping them in this ball game. Grand Island's offense gets the ball after this. You're watching the Law Office of William Mattar's Thursday Night Lights, presented by the Vinyl Outlet.